Alrighty, so just some extra footage I completely forgot to put in yesterday. Don't know how I forgot, but this is right before putting on the paint. Mind you, I didn't sand anything down or anything. I just taped it and then I painted it. I guess you could sand it if you want. I didn't really care to do that, so totally up to you. Mind you, I'm doing this the fastest, quote unquote, maybe fastest, but the most simplest way in my opinion, just from what I'm doing. The first few sprays, you notice that I was kind of like hesitant, but yeah, you really need to spray that thing on there. And I was doing it in the garage, towards where the door opens, but I would still recommend wearing a little, air filtration mask or something, or just stand outside. It's kind of hard for me. I have very limited space outside for me to do this, so yeah, I just did it with the garage towards the open door. And this is when I did the first layer. I didn't film when I did the second layer, but I had actually brought it to sit in my backyard on what little of a porch I have in the backyard I have. But as you can see, I sat out there the first time to let it dry, and then the second time just left it unmonitored in my backyard. But with the weathering, I have a bunch of these marker like paint pens, and I actually had a bunch of Gundam markers for the model kits I used to build, but I couldn't find any black ones, so luckily I had this one. And you can pause the video to find the brand. Sorry, I'm not too familiar with it. I just happen to have it in my paint box. And so this is how I figured to do it. It's just what came in my head from what I remember, almost like dry brushing, but a little different. I wanted to do the marker because A, it's easier, and B, I felt like I could make more designs that I want. As you can see, it looks relatively random, but I wanted to do like circle smudges and then, lines almost like dirty rain or like a blaster bolt kind of going through. It could really be anything. And so to me, this is a very, very quick and easy way to do weathering. Just buy a black paint marker pen and just kind of like make slightly the design that you kind of think you want, and then you're just rubbing it slowly. I would recommend using a softer cloth. I use paper towels, but I like how this came out. I'm actually still going to do more, but this is basically done. I might add in more black filler where grime buildup kind of should be, but I just wanted to give it like, oh man, like it's been shot at a few times. It's just kind of dirty, and so I even thought about doing some fingerprints. So